hot yoga problems. Oh, I got them. Oh, I got them. I got them today. Oh. Oh. Woo! Hot yoga, man. Why? Why do we even do it? What's the point? What is the point? I mean, just trying to put on my seatbelt creates agony. Does it ever get easier? No. Does it ever get more tolerable? No. Do I ever get the impression that I'm making progress and I'm able to do anything better than the time before? Never! What is the problem? Why do I persist down this path? What's that saying? It's Albert Einstein, baby. I think it's something like, what's the definition of insanity? Doing the same thing over and over and expecting different results. I'm kind of doing the same thing over and over in my life. Hot yoga is a part of that equation. And I don't feel like I'm making any progress on any of these margins, dude. I'm not making progress on any margin. I'm stuck. How do I shift that up? It's gotta be more fruit and veggies, baby. That's what I gotta do. I was thinking about smoothies and blends. What do you call those? Like shakes. I need to go on a shake binge. Maybe that's part of the problem. Maybe it's because I'm thinking about everything in extremes. I do challenges for 2 or 3 weeks or 30 days. I do a binge this, a binge that. I do a fast. It's like, these are all like sprints. You're sprinting a marathon, bro. You can't sprint a marathon unless you're the robot. Did you see the robot that ran the freaking Boston Marathon? And he beat all the humans. I don't know if this is true. It could be AI. I don't even know what to believe when I see it on anymore. I don't. My default posture of anything that I read, see, hear, smell, touch, taste. Nothing is real, man. Nothing is verifiable. It's just a data point. So let's just wait until you get more intel. But as far as I know, there was a robot that ran the Boston Marathon. Apparently. I don't know if this is true. Do we know? Let's check with, I know what we could do. We could check with our friend Chatty 5000 chatbot. I haven't done it in this car yet. We'll see if it's going to work. Oh! Let me get to the stop sign up here. I'm all about safety first, folks. I do not mix my texting and driving and chatbot 5000 interactions with a moving vehicle. I come to a full stop at the intersection. It's early enough where no one's out. Open up the chatbot 5000. Okay, I have a podcast going. I gotta turn that off. Why is this podcast even on? I don't want to listen to this right now. Stop. You ain't a data shows, this and that. You can tell that by a podcast that I listen to that I'm a tool. All right, chatbot. What? Stop! I said stop. I just shut you off. I just closed you. All right. I don't know how these things work, man. Chatbot 5000, are you with me? What's going on? Why is this playing? I don't want you. I want the chatbot. There we go. There we go. Here we go. New voice chat. Hey, chatbot 5000, what's going on? This is obviously not going as well as I planned. What is happening? Now it's asking me to...
I'm ready to hit the ground running. So if there's anything you'd like me to focus on first, just let me know.
What the...
Hello. It's lovely to meet you.
No.
If there's anything you need, please...
Hey there. I've got a really great feeling about us teaming up.
You sound all right.
How can I jump in and help?
Hey, how's it going? I'm looking forward to working together.
You sound pretty friendly.
Hey, what's up? Feel free to ask me about anything that's on your mind.
Soul.
I'm ready to go.
Let's go, soul. Oh, she's into my. You're in my Ray-Bans, aren't you? You're not playing on the speakers of my car. She's in my head, dude. This is.
But then like putting a criminal record on your record at
What
that
is
point
happening?
does more harm than good.
What is happening? I got a podcast playing on the car.
Drop the charge
I got the
there.
Chatbot 5000 in my Ray-Ban Metas. I got multiple voices. I got like schizophrenia complex. I got just put it all away. Put it all away. What is happening? I just wanted to ask a question, man. I just wanted to ask a question. Now I can't even remember what the question was. What was I pontificating on just like 5 minutes ago? Oh, the robot. I want to know about the robot, man. All I want to know is, did the robot win the Boston Marathon? I believe that it did. I believe that it did. And what is the point of that? I don't even know what the point of that was. Oh, because I'm just trying to ratchet back and dial back and understand how do I even get here? How do I even get to this point? This is the most disorganized, terrible, crap-ass show that I've ever produced right now. This very episode is the worst. Everything's gone astray. Have you ever had one of those days? You have it all planned out. Actually, I had no plans. I don't have any plans. That's part of the problem. I just roll with the punches. I just get in my zone. I do the thing I do. I complain about the poses, blah, blah, blah. What's the point, man? What's the point of any of this? All right. New mindset. Positivity. Optimism is a choice, they say, so choose it. Okay, I'm going to try to choose it. That was fun. Not really. That was terrible, but I'm alive. I'm better than I was before. I had this moment right when we were getting started. I was like, man, can I do this for an hour? I'm really not in the mood. And then another voice inside, it was like it's my other, I have multiple voices, but they're really not different personalities. They're just the same voice of different perspectives. It's just Rob talking to himself. I have no like schizo issues or anything. Don't worry about that. But I talk to myself and I'm like, can I do this? Can you really do this? And then the other voice says, of course you can. Because time continues. Time is a constant. Now, our experience of time will vary dramatically based on the circumstances. And I tell you, an hour of time scrolling TikTok versus an hour of time in a hot yoga studio, those are two different experiences, right? The TikTok flies by. How many times have you been on Instagram or TikTok or Facebook or whatever you want to call it, a doom scroll situation, and next thing you do, you look up and it's like hours have passed, hours. And you're like, just one more. I got to see this. I'm looking for something. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. Meanwhile, hot yoga, I'm like, please, I just want to get through this Sun B. Oh my God, we just did the first round. I have 2 more rounds of this. And then you have to continually remind yourself, it will end. This too shall pass. Your life will be over before you know it. If you are lucky, you will have a deathbed and you can sit back and reflect upon all these moments. I do think I would prefer a deathbed to an instantaneous, unexpected, sudden. Although there are advantages to both. I'm starting to really wrap my brain around that. I don't know, man. Oh. Then I start wondering if I really get my act together and I get in shape a little bit better, just a little bit better, if I start taking vitamins and start eating more vegetables and less processed food and all that stuff, maybe I could live longer. Maybe I could become a subject for one of the head, you got to freeze my brain when I die and they can bring me back. I do think we're going to be able to reanimate those people potentially. The question is, would you want it? Let's say you could get reanimated 20 or 200 years in the future. Like, imagine going back 200 years. Those people would be confused. They would wake up and they would probably have a panic attack and maybe die just by... I don't think we can grasp the immense differences between now and then. It really is probably turn of the century. I mean, it's the Industrial Revolution that kicks us all off. Basically, human beings are the same for most of the time, and then things get nutty. Things get nutty. It's like we figured some things out, and now we're just off to the races, and every generation gets more insane than the next. I was starting to have a moment. Oh, I gotta get my phone. Get back here. Okay, let's try this again. Now that I'm parked, let's see if we can pull this off. See what we can do. Hey, Chatty Chatbot 5000, what's up? No, I don't want you in my freaking metas. I'm taking them off. I want you speaking through my phone. Chattybot, Chatbot.
Got it, no problem.
Hey, there you are. All right, you're on
Good
that.
luck.
You're on my speaker now in my car. That's good. Good for you. What's up?
I'm right here, loud and clear on your car speakers. Now that we're set, you tell me.
Now, why did I have to pick a new voice this morning? I feel like I had a voice set and we knew each other, and now you're like a new character. Is that just something that happened across the board? Is there a new model out today?
Yeah, sometimes I get a little refresh. Think of it as a wardrobe change. My personality is still me, but OpenAI tweaks how I come across or adds new abilities now and then. So if I sound a bit different or we're reconnecting, it's just me, slightly upgraded.
It's all good, man. All right, listen, I need to know, did the robot win the Boston Marathon? And if so, what was their finishing time?
There's no record of a robot winning the Boston Marathon, and I couldn't find any finishing time for one. If you're asking about another event or...
I gotta look this up now. I'm very confused. I thought for sure someone sent me a picture or a video, and that's why I said earlier, I don't know if any of this stuff is true. I don't know what is true. Does anybody know what's true anymore? That's probably part of the plan. Get us all confused, discombobulated. I'm on Google now. Robot wins Boston Marathon. Searching. So based on April 2026, a humanoid robot named Lightning won a half marathon in Beijing, China in April. Okay, so it didn't win. It was in China, not in Boston. See, this is also where things get discombobulated. You hear or you see something and you associate it with something else. Maybe it's because I was up in Boston recently for work, and that they were preparing for, Patriots Day and the Boston Marathon. That seed is embedded in my brain somewhere in my subconscious. I see a clip or someone sends me information about a robot that's winning a race, and I kind of make up and create this narrative that a robot won the Boston Marathon. And then I tell that to my dad, and he goes, yeah, I saw that too. You get some biased confirmation going on, and then it's like off to the races, right? I don't know what I'm getting at today. All I'm saying is I survived another day of hot yoga. It was very challenging. This is the worst episode I've ever recorded. My apologies, but I'm grateful for all my loyal listeners. Thank you for being here. I'm inclined maybe not even to put this episode up, but then part of me says just go with it. Who cares? No one listens to this show anyway. It's just a fun exercise. And sometimes you just got to throw it all out there in its pure, authentic trash that it is, and let people react how they're going to react. Thank you for being here. To all my friends, family, followers, and fans, you're the best. Lots of exciting activities on the horizon. I'm going to create an AI influencer this weekend. At least that's one of my aspirations. So stay tuned for more on that. Until next time, I'm a slay mofos.